Hi, thanks for tuning in for your daily fitness motivation. Today I'm going to run you through a quick workout that hits pretty much every major muscle group in your body. It's efficient, it is somewhat high intensity, and it really showcases some of my very favorite exercises. So, grab a set of dumbbells, a mat, if you have it, and a step. I am going to start out with a very basic exercise. It's actually expanding a little bit on a squat. So, you know, if you followed me before or if you've worked out with me, you know how much I love my squats, right? So today, you could use a chair behind you or a step. We're going to expand on this a little bit, and we're going to take this to what's called a pistol squat. So I'm going to extend one leg out in front of me, and actually what I want to do is I want to go back, and I'm actually going to lose my balance for a moment and bring it back up. So I'm building the strength in those legs. So I don't necessarily need to be able to hold it. I'm just going to tap that bench for a moment and then right back up. And we're not doing too many, so I'm going to go ahead and switch to the other side. So again, we're warming up those legs. Core is working here. So we go into these pistol squats. And again, it's a challenging exercise. All right, so we just have two more. Really working hard, engaging that core. If you lose your balance, that's okay. There's your last one. All right, going right into our next exercise. Push-ups. Love my push-ups. All right, so go ahead and find yourself in, we'll start in a hands and knees position on your mat. And from here, I want you to bring your arms out nice and wide. We're just gonna go ahead and extend one leg back and extend the other, and you found yourself in your plank position. All right, so stage one in our push-ups is just gonna be little small pulses. Or maybe you're just staying in your plank for today. Plank, another one of my favorites, very effective. So now, we're gonna bring it down and back up. You pick your level. Are you going here? Are you here? Or are you all the way down? Right? So we're engaging into those abdominals. You're working a little bit of everything. You're working chest, shoulders, abdominals, legs. You've got your glutes working, you got your quads working. Everything is firing here. Here we go. We're just gonna do two more push-ups. And last one. And take a break. Excellent. All right. Another one of my favorite exercises, renegade rows. Gonna give you a second to take a break, catch your breath, grab your dumbbells. You wanna choose a fairly heavy set of dumbbells. Today I have 15s, but I would say that the normal weight that I would work out with would definitely a good 10 pounds higher than that. So don't be afraid to go a little bit higher with your weights. We're not gonna do a ton of repetitions. We wanna build muscle. We're doing a very quick, efficient workout. With that said, let's go into our renegade rows. So this time, I've got my weights in my hands, or rather my hands are on my weights, and I'm going back into a plank. But this time I'm gonna bring my legs nice and wide, pretty much just a little bit outside that mat. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull that weight up, one arm, along at my side, right there. And then switching, now my goal is not to have any shift through my hips. In other words, I don't wanna be here. I don't wanna be shifting. It actually takes a lot more core strength and control to really maintain the alignment of those hips. Let's just give it two more. Come on, really engaging into that core, good form, and bring it in. Nice job. So, over to our step. Maybe you've got a chair. Maybe you're working with a coffee table, that's okay. We're gonna work into those triceps, back of the arms. Here we go, we're gonna extend those legs out, or you can modify actually and keep bent here. The goal here, notice that my spine is nice and straight up and down. I'm not way out here, and I'm not shrugging into my shoulders. I'm here. So if you're strong, and you can extend those legs straight out. There's your intermediate, your advanced, single leg. I'm not quite there today, I'm breaking form. So I wanna keep it here. We don't have too many more, we're really working those triceps. Abdominals are engaged as well. One more, and we're back up. All right, taking a brief little break. You're gonna need your dumbbells one more time. We're gonna finish off with some lunges, and a brief stretch. Again, some of my favorite exercises. Obviously, you know I have a lot of favorites, but these are just a few that I feel you can really resort to, not necessarily resort to, but refer to when you're trying to get a quick, efficient workout and hit all of those large and major muscle groups in the body. So next I'm going into some step-ups. All right, so I want to work hamstrings and glutes big time. So I'm going to come up on that step. I'm going to stay on the same leg, and I'm just going to bring it and tap my foot for a little bit of balance and back down. So you can choose a higher step, lower step, right? Higher weight, lower weight, doesn't really matter. But again, the heavier the weight, you're really going to fire those muscles. It's the principle of overload. You want to overload those muscles in order to get more muscle fibers to fire and to be more effective in a workout. So what I would do at this point is switch legs, but I'm actually going to add to it. So now I'm going to come up and I'm going to bring it up. When I go back, I'm going to take a big step back into my lunge. Now I'm going to try not to let that foot tap down. It's going to come right up to the step. I'm going to catch my balance is what I'm going to do. Bring it up, down, step it back. Okay, up, lift, back, lunge. One more time, up, lift, balance work, and lunge. Nice. You've got your dumbbells here. We could have added those with those lunges, but we're going to take it into some bicep curls right here. Perhaps we'll make it into a compound movement. Extend those arms up, bringing it back down. Normally I would incorporate a little bit of legs with this. However, giving you guys a little bit of a breather, because I do have one more set of legs to expand on those lunges. And we're just going to give it one more with the bicep curl, one more with the shoulder press, and bringing it back down. All right, for this one, I'm going to keep my weights. If you're feeling a little fatigued, you can drop those weights out, or if you're a little bit newer at this exercise, you just want to really work on your form. So, Bulgarian split squats. So I want to tuck my toes up and under with that foot that's on the step. Notice I'm going to take a big hop forward, that leg, because when I go into my lunge, I want my knee to be directly over my ankle, not over my toes. Here's another one where I could add my bicep curl, right, when I'm noticing I'm coming in balance just a little bit. So I'm going to keep my focus right here. Engaging into my abdominals, keep my gaze focused in the same spot for help with my balance. We'll go ahead and switch it out. Other side. And again, if I wanted to get a little bit more of my bicep workout in, I could add, right? Or could bring it up into my shoulder presses. We're just going to do about 2 more here, and 1 more, and bring it down and in. All right, setting those dumbbells to the side, we are going to finish with a stretch. One of my favorites. It's called down dog or inverted V. So as you come to the end of your mat, you're going to stretch up really, really tall. We're lengthening through our spine, and I want you to just reach forward for the floor and let your head hang, and just hang into that stretch. Maybe you're here. Maybe you're here. Maybe today you can touch all the way to your toes. Some of you are very limber and you can come hands flat on the mat, wherever you're at. Hang your head. Now we're going to walk it out. And finding your plank. Good. Now, from here, what we can do for beginners is actually come onto the knees. You're going to tuck your toes up and under, and you're just going to lift those knees off. Notice I'm kind of in a little modified kind of all fours here. And then I'm going to extend my tail to the ceiling as I straighten my arms and press my chest back toward my thighs. Now for me, specifically, I need a little bit wider spread, right? So if you look in that side angle, you're seeing a nice V shape. That's where that inverted V comes from in Pilates. And yoga, this would be down dog. So great stretch, one of my absolute favorites. You're getting length through the spine. We're feeling that stretch into the low back, the back of the legs. We're strengthening the upper body, right? I'm not going to
allow my shoulders to shrug up. I'm drawing my shoulders away from my ears, so those big muscles in my back, my lats are engaged, right? And I'll actually take a different viewpoint for you, and you can see what's engaged here. So hopefully you're still holding, or you're taking a break, checking out my form. So as I go back, you're really seeing me engage into my back muscles. Now I don't want to shrug here. I'm drawing my shoulders away from my ears, pressing my chest toward my thighs, and dropping my head to look at my toes. We're gonna hold for about 2 more breaths. Give it a big inhale and a big exhale. If you need to take a break, you can, but we just have one last breath. Big inhale, big exhale. Bring it on down to the knees, and you have completed a quick workout hitting every major muscle group in your body. We did biceps, triceps, shoulders, you hit abdominals big time, you worked your back muscles, you worked your glutes, your hamstrings, your quads, you even worked your calf muscles, a little bit of everything. So hopefully you enjoyed the workout. I definitely have some more favorites to throw your way throughout the week, and I hope that you will tune in. Thanks a lot, and make it a great day. You know, strive to whatever you can bring to your day, bring to your workout mentally. Okay, so it's about showing up. It's about achieving the best result that we can for that day. So let's focus as we move into this week on a little bit more mental training, motivation, some of those mental aspects that we can take and apply to our workout. We can use those techniques in the gym as well as out of the gym. Again, thanks for joining in. I look forward to seeing you this week.